Uh, hello, hello. Yeah. Hello, everybody. What's going on, Mike? How you doing, man? I am just setting up still, ish, sort of. I've actually got my phone beside me so I can see comments. We shall see. Hopefully, it works. I would imagine it would. Ba, 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 ba. All right. Da, 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 da. Let's get that set up. How is everyone else doing today? Looks like we got 4 in here. Don't forget to hit that like button. Oh, that's good, buddy. I got my son is in here, as you can see, working in the background on his own project at the same time. Using what are you? Oh, using a coping saw. So pretty cool. Ba, ba, da, ba. All right. I'm gonna look at. Bear with me for a second here. Gotta make sure I don't gotta make sure I don't have anything else affecting the stream. Yeah, he's working away. All right. That's a little better. I think the video was a little bit blurry, but I think I fixed it. So let me know if it's better. Johnny, what's going on? How are you? How are you? All right, good. Got a couple of things we're gonna do today. So we're gonna wait till more people get in here before we start with it. Um, but we're gonna have a little bit of fun. Should be good. Probably be about hour and a half, 2 hours today. That's really about the time I've got for today. So we'll see if that's enough. Better? Beautiful. I think it was the Bluetooth on this was interfering with it or something. That's what it looked like. Like it was trying to connect to something. So sorry, you're pressing OES. What is OES? Oh, pens. Gotcha. No worries, dude. No worries at all. That's actually what I'm going to start with making. I'm going to start making a pen. Right. So that's going to be fun. So if you're in here, remember to hit that like button or double tap that screen, because then it boosts the number of likes, and then we can blast this out to even more people. Joe Dalton, how are you doing, my friend? How are you? Thanks for popping in. Appreciate that. So what I'm going to be doing today is I'm going to be turning some more material that I got from William Woodwright. It's actually here in Guelph, Ontario. So definitely check them out. It's the easiest website ever, penblanks.ca. But they've got a lot of really, really cool stuff in there on their website. I could get lost the different kits you can get for everything. So make sure to go check them out. They sent me some samples before. I turned 2 of them last week, so I'm going to turn the other 2 this week and have a little bit of fun with it. So we're going to do that, probably be in here for a couple hours or something like that. We'll see how it goes. I'm just getting over a little bit of a bug, but feeling well enough, I think, to do this. So we're going to see how it goes. And then I'm probably going to have even more lives coming up, maybe more than once a week, because I've got to get stuff turned for a show I got coming up on November 15th. I need a whole bunch of stuff. So definitely got to get that done. Oh, awesome. Thanks, Mike. Appreciate that. Amazing. Very good. So, first one I'm going to be doing is this here. So this I'm going to turn the pan first. Let me move the light over. There we go. So I'm going to turn some Coco Bolo first. So this is one of the samples came in. I love it because they do label it. My drill press kind of screwed this one up a little bit. So that one's pretty center. This one went off a little bit because my vise slipped and actually broke in apart. But I can still use this and salvage it for the tip of the pen where the ink is. So that's awesome. So really nice sample. I'm loving the grain on this, and like the shine of the Coco Bolo on the end just from doing the flush drilling is amazing. So this is going to be a lot of fun to do. Now with this one, Coco Bolo is one of those woods where the dust is a massive, like a sensitizer. So I'm going to wear a respirator for this one because you really should. Right. 2 blanks, light or dark for nib. Other 2 are dark blanks. Nice. That's awesome. Hey, what's up, Ryan? How are you, buddy? Sorry, I'm just, I want to make sure I stay caught up here. Hey, Runick, how are you, man? Anyways, so that's the Coco Bolo. I'm going to turn that first. And then they also sent me this this nice piece of wormy maple. I'm going to take the light off because you can't really see it then. So it's really, really cool. They waxed it and everything. So it's kept really nice. So I want to try to keep as much of this character in here as possible. This one's only about 2 inches thick. It's about 6.5 inches in diameter. So this is going to be a bit of a smaller bowl, but I think it's still going to be fun. It's going to look really cool. So really a beautiful blank that came in. I'm going to use a faceplate, which I've already got mounted on here. They actually have a hole on here already for when they test this for setting this stuff up. So it actually works perfect because it's dead center. But really, really nice piece. And this one's going to be a lot of fun. So we're going to start with the pen and go from there. Oh, Ryan, man, you got off work early. That's awesome, dude. Good for you, man. It's nice when that happens, especially with the amount that you have been working. So that's awesome, dude. All right. Oh, no. Hang on a sec. Wants to press the brass tube a little bit. That's interesting. Okay. My brass tube, for some reason, is coming out, which is really odd. So I'm going to turn this camera a little bit because this is going to have to be re-glued. I can't leave it this way. So I'm just going over to get some pliers. So that way this can be reset. Really interesting that happened. So fortunately, I keep spares of all the brass tubes. So I'm just going to replace it. Almost 13 hours a day at work today, dude. That's a really long day. Ouch. Kudos to you, man. Kudos to you. Nice, buddy. So hopefully I've got a brass tube that's the same length. I do. Beautiful. So I'm going to put a new brass tube in this one because obviously it didn't like that other one for some strange reason. Who knows? But I swear I did have it all prepped. Just it happens sometimes, I guess. No big deal. All right. It's gonna get. So I hope you guys are doing good. It's Friday. It's the end of the week, which is awesome. Some lunch out to the shop. That's awesome, Rooney. That is awesome, my friend. All right. Fingers crossed this is gonna work. It should. Ba-da-ba-ba. New tube in. Looks like we're good. Love you too, buddy. You got it all good? Beautiful. I think my son was making a dagger. He's got a thing going on right now with wanting to make wood weapons. I mean, he's a 12-year-old kid. He just turned 12 this week, so not surprised, right? Hello, babe. You like my wood? That's nice. It's very dark. Oh, that's too funny. Okay. Give me a sec. I got to flush this just a little bit. So you'll probably be able to see here. This is my somewhat great drill press. Not, but good enough. Beauty. All right. Man, I love being able to do a quick fix. You just lost your ring? My God, that's not good. You better not go home without that, buddy. You got to find that thing. Okay. Let me move this back a little bit now. All right. Aim it down. So there we go. Give it a little bit of light so you guys can see it. Beauty. Okay, so I'm going to carbide it for this one, I think. Oh, you're centering for a pen. Oh yeah, you're lucky. Okay, I thought you meant like I thought you meant your wedding ring. That would not be good. All right. Respirator on, so we're gonna get this one, put my face shield on. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. Normally this mask is pretty good. And we're gonna start turning this. So this is Coco Bolo. We're gonna turn this into a nice little pen with some gold hardware. So penblanks.ca, check it out. And if you're in here, hit that like button. Double tap that screen. That way we can like blast this out everywhere. But let's get into it. And yes, Mike, I'm going to go full speed. You don't even have to say it. There we go. All right, fine. Got to tighten it up a little bit. I have an idea. I'm going to make this easier. I'm going to use my smaller tool rest. If you're ever looking for some decent tool rest, go check out BM Wood Turning. That's where these came from. They sent these out to me a while ago. But they're absolutely awesome. So make sure to go check them out. All right, now I can get in a little closer. It's amazing you do these pens enough, how quick you can actually get at doing them. It's crazy. All right, now we're getting down there. That's good. Might have to sharpen these carbides soon. That's what it's looking like. Either that or it's just the wood, but who knows? Now, one thing I just remembered about. So this pen's got a little bit of a bigger collar. There we go. So that's going to be as far down as I'm going right there, which is perfect. All right. "23 people in here and only 10 likes. If you're in here and you can hit that like button, that helps out huge. Really appreciate it. All right, gotta shake this a bit. Almost there. Good. Now I'm just gonna flatten out the backside. Heading for dinner now. What do you mean? Any suggestions for dinner? Almost there. And use a little scraper here. Try and rock in a bit of a groove. All right, let's see how that looks. Oh wow, look at the there's yellow streaks in there. I kind of like that. All right. Thanks very much, Mike. No, don't cook at 20 after 10 at night. That's horrible. And yes, thank you for posting that. Penblanks.ca. That's where these samples came from, which are amazing. I don't know. If you're looking for something, just do something easy like peanut butter sandwich or something. You know what? Just for fun. Nah, it's too awkward. Never mind. All right. Let's see how that looks. So the orange that's in there, it's really interesting because I think the orange actually came off my my skew. Because I didn't recall this wood being orange. So I have to get that off. Oh, takeout? Nice. I'm doing the same. I'm getting pizza. That's what we're doing. And I'm very much looking forward to it. Almost forgot to turn my dust collector on, or filter. All right. So it looks like it left a little bit of color. Hey there, cool. So I am making a Coco Bolo pen and then moving on to a bowl after this. DIY Woodmaster, how are you? Good to see you. Thanks for popping in. So I just got, I don't know if you can see it, but there's like a little streak of orange here. And I think that's off of the gouge I was actually using, which is really odd. And doesn't want to come off incredibly easy, so we're just going to do it this way. Huh. That took some of it off, but we're going to leave the rest anyways, because why not, right? Indian pizza or kebab? I say Indian. I love Indian food. It doesn't love me, but I love Indian food. So that would be my suggestion. Okay. So I think I'm going to move this a little bit. I think we're ready for our I finish. And so for the finish, I'm going to do the CA finish on this because I love the CA finish. And then we'll gonna get the dust up here. We'll finish it off with some shop wax. Actually, we don't need this anymore, so we'll get rid of that. DIY Woodmaster, thank you. That's awesome. Thank you. Appreciate that. Okay. So we're going to do the CA finish, which is really easy. Probably about 7 coats, CA glue, just wiped across the whole thing. And that's it. Nice and simple. We're gonna use the accelerator, dry it in between, and go from there. So I'm gonna put this on low speed. Low speed right now. I'm at just over 800. So actually, I'm gonna turn this on so I can see it. See, I'm just literally wiping a blob across. That's 2. Whew. Gotta love the fumes. I'm kidding, of course. All I'm trying not to do is to glue my fingers together. It's actually not bad. Okay, we're going to do at least 1 more coat. And then we're going to do a wet sand on this. That's pretty good. So I only spray it with a little bit of accelerator, so that way it I don't have to worry about any cloudy issues or whatnot. Norm, how are you, man? Thanks for popping in. Terry, good to see you. All right, that is freaking beautiful. And you know what? It did leave some orange streaks. Maybe that can't be in the wood. It might be for my tool, but I'm actually kind of digging the look, so I'm gonna roll with it because why not? All right, so now we're gonna wet sand this, and so if you want to do something like this and you're gonna wet sand, just make sure you put down something to cover the bed. All right, so we're gonna grab a little container of water, and I'm gonna wet sand from 1,500 all the way up to 12,000. So we're going to put this thing on, as Mike would call it from the Whack and Shack, mock Jesus, or just really fast. There we go. So it's at like 3,000 RPM. So all I'm going to do with the wet sand, dip it in the water, wiping across. That's it. Nothing more than that. Because this is the first one, I just want to make sure that we're we're relatively smooth, so that's amazing. Cool. So now we're just going to cycle through from 1,500 all the way up to our 12,000. Cocobola is a 2-tone wood, so maybe the orange is in the wood. I don't know. Still, that's pretty cool though. Even if it is, I think that's really cool. Oh yeah, go ahead, buddy. My son came back out to work in the shop a little bit more. All right, so we are almost up to the top. What? A what? A Riddler stick? Oh, my son's making a Riddler stick. Like the cane. What? I can't hear you, buddy. Oh, a cane. Yeah, the cane. Okay. Okay, like the staff that the Riddler had, the cane. Okay. That's cool. All right, look at the shine coming out on this. Wow. I love doing this. And I'm not even pressing. I am literally wiping across. Okay, so let's see how this is. Oh, that is freaking beautiful. Okay. Thanks, Mike. Appreciate it. Other Mike, how are you? Okay, now before I polish this, I'm going to back this off because I just, yeah, we're good. Okay, I want to make sure that, no, we're going to break free from the bushings. So I'm just going to use a little bit of this Bumbleshoots shop wax. This stuff is really, really good for a polish. So I'm gonna put some on here, and then we'll buff it. Hello, Mike. Sosa, hello. No, I'm going to wipe it on here like this. I'm not going to do it while it's turning because I learned my lesson and it threw wax all over me, which was really a dumb move. I should have known that from the beginning, but whatever. Yeah, this shop wax, this is good, for this stuff, cast iron tops, all of it. So it is really, really handy stuff. Hey, Jeff, how are you? All right. Now we got that on there. Let's give her a polish. Look at that shine. Like it's got a color reflection. Woo! Love it. All right. So now we can get this assembled. I've actually been quite excited about using the Coco Bolo. The last place I used to, I used to get some materials from, I thought I had a piece of Coco Bolo, but it turned out not to be. I don't know exactly what it was, but it didn't. It was nothing like this. So, beauty. So there is one, and there's two. Beautiful. And I kept them in line so we can keep the grain lined up. So we're going to get this one assembled, and then we'll move on to the next. Yeah, Coco Bolo, Mike, is a beautiful wood. Like I'm impressed with it. That's why, like, after seeing it now, I know the last stuff I used was not Coco Bolo. There's not a chance. Not a chance. All right. Let's bring all my parts over. I was smart this time, and I took all the parts out of the bags ahead of time. Because for any of you who depends, those bags, at least for me, they're like the bane of my existence. I hate them. So I've got this one that I'm doing in a gold hardware. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Sweet. All right, let's see. Do our test fit. See if we're good. Interesting. This one didn't want to turn. Hey, Ben, how are you? Surprised you're still up. It's late over where you are. Appreciate that. Coco Bull is your favorite wood? Yeah, it is. Like, it's gorgeous. I'm loving this stuff. All right, so we've got to press it in a little bit more. A little more, apparently. I appreciate you popping in, Ben. Get some sleep. It's late where you are. All right. And now we'll put our top in. Put our top in, and then we are good to go. I think we go in a little bit more. There we go. Now we're pressed in. All right. And there we have it. Let me turn this light off. See if it makes it a bit easier. Oh, look at that. And like the shine on this is like amazing. So love it. Absolutely love it. Yeah, I know my son's in here, Mike. He's in here working away. What's up, buddy? You can take your mask off. Okay. You added a question mark? Okay. Where? Cool. That's okay, buddy. What do you think? Oh, wow. There we go. That's Coco Bolo. All right, hit that like button if you're in here. Double tap that screen. That it helps the channel out huge. Definitely a smaller turnout tonight, but that's okay. Mr. Mike, how are you? There's a lot of mics in here. All right, now we're gonna go on to the wormy maple, and because I've got this mounted on a faceplate, I don't even really have a need to use the tailstock for much. So, but it's really nice because it's marked here and everything with what wood it is, the size, all that sort of stuff. From that perspective, it's really handy. Sorry? No, not right now, but no, I'll do it after. What's that? Okay. If you can do it yourself, go for it. Oh, you want sea igloo done? Okay, just hang on 1 second. Hang on. Where is... No. Where's my ruler? I'll use this. It's actually completely flat on the bottom, which is awesome. So I don't really have to do much there because this is going to be the bottom. This will be the top. So pulling what's left of your hair out, but you'll make it. Well, that's good. Hopefully you don't pull too much out. Hey, no worries, Mike. Indian's awesome. Yeah. Oh, thank you. That's what it is. Yeah, that's actually pretty. Wow, like that's dead on flat. Okay, cool. Okay, what do you need? Whereabouts? Here. Okay, hang on a sec. This is one of my older tool rests, but it's still a pretty good one. All right. What do you need?
Okay. There, that's that.
Okay, no, you hold that. There you go. I broke my accelerator, Kevin. Oh, okay.
Look off with a single touch.
It just means the accelerator didn't get in there. All right, hang on. Don't mess around with it too much. Yeah, there you go. Can't see. All right, give that a try. All right, 37 in here. Amazing. Remember to double tap that screen. Yes, board handcrafted woodwork. That is Mr. Wilson, who renamed his channel. All right. So let's make sure we spin good. Yep. Sweet. Okay. I'm going to turn this. I'm going to round the outside off first. I'm going to shape this part first, I think. And then we'll look after the bottom here. I'm going to do a mortise on this one. Wilson, yes, it is. 100% it is. All right. Actually, gotta clean this face shield off. Man, it gets dirty quick. Dirty quick. All right. Let's do this. 50 people in here. Amazing. Double tap that screen for me. Okay. And if you're looking for blanks, penblanks.ca, William Woodwright. That's where this one came from. Looks amazing. And yeah, let's do it. Going to use a bowl gap for this one, all nice and sharp. Whew. She bogs down my lathe a little bit. Mind you, my lathe is not designed for big stuff. Man, I do love maple, though. All right. To tell you about 7 more times. Oh, that's funny. Wormy maple definitely really is a nice maple. If you're talking about a decent swing of the lathe, it's not bad. It's a 12-inch, so it does have like a fairly decent swing, but it's only a 3/4 horse. So the lathe doesn't always do well with bigger stuff, even though it's, I mean, I guess in theory designed for it. Now, I'm also still getting used to really using a bowl gouge too, so. Right, so maybe that's the other part of it. You guys can probably see the blade bugging down a little bit, but that's okay. Still love this bowl gouge. This is one of the M2 Cryo ones. It's really nice. I've actually got some more M2 Cryos coming from. Oh, thanks, Mike. Appreciate that. I've got some more M2 Cryos coming from Fine by Tool as well. Going to give those a try. That's going to be, and that's going to be pretty cool. They're sending me a gouge askew and a negative rate, so I'm really looking forward to those. So the bowl gouge I love. Like I said, I'm just getting used to it, and what I'm trying to do is use the bevel on the bowl gouge to almost like sand the piece, so that way it requires like minimal sanding. And you see that character? That's what I want kept. So I'm really happy. I'm not going to be shaving this down too much more, because that's what I'm looking for. So yeah, I definitely like that. That's sweet. Turning metal shavings in resin does work well? Huh. Who'd have thought, right? Thanks, Jeff. Appreciate that. When you say what a bad recipe, are you talking about this right here? Because I know with this, if I catch that, oh, that could go so many ways. It could just blow it apart easily. But I like that for the character. Oh, turning metal and resin. Okay, gotcha. I wasn't sure what you were referring to. All right. Jeff, I'm not going to lie. I saw you doing that. So that's the one thing I haven't done on the bowl gouge yet is going like this and almost using it like a scraper. But my God, does it work well. I did that because I saw you doing it today. Because I do want to make sure that I got the bottom of this flat. I got a little bit of a ridge in the middle. So we'll go ahead and take that out. I mainly just want to make sure it's good on the outside because I'm going to put a mortise in it anyway. Turn the face to the bowl and use the lower edge. That's exactly what I did, Jeff. And oh my God, does it ever work good? All right, that should be good because I'm going to put a mortise in it anyway. Now, only thing, I always forget to do this. Okay. I just forget to double check. I do have to put a little bit of a dovetail in this. So, but that should be fine. I'll pop the skew in for that one. That's very good technique. Oh, cool. Thank you. I'm assuming you're talking to me. Who knows? It's amazing what a nice fresh set of like just sharpened tools can do. Should be more than deep enough. Just got to make sure we're at the right diameter. Beauty. Little bit big, but that's all right. Yeah, no, it's definitely plenty deep. I actually wasn't planning on going that deep, so that might be about 3/16 to a 1/4 inch. Wasn't going to go that deep, but that's okay. So, actually, now I got the mortise done, which is good. I did want to do a little bit more with the outside here. So, I mean, my bowl gouge techniques are not incredibly refined yet as far as getting the outside of this, but I might actually use my carbide just to smooth that a bit. Use the scraper more for the mortise and less of the gouge. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I mean, I could have actually just done that with my skew, right? And that would have been a lot easier. So. So I do know I can do this with traditional tools. I would not call myself anywhere near a pro with them. And so that's why I'm just touching this up with the carbides. Didn't quite get that smooth finish I wanted from the, yeah, so. All right, so I think, I don't know if I want to do it. You guys think I should put maybe like a groove or two in here? What do you guys, let me know what you guys think. I'm on the fence about it, to be honest with you, if I really want to do that. It is only a 2-inch piece. So. Do a raised lip? Yeah, I could do that. So I could dig that down a little bit and have the lip kind of overhanging the outside there. Sure. Why not? Let's do that. Actually, I can use the bowl gouge for that one. Hey, very stringy though. Love it. Thanks so much, Jeff. All right, that's pretty good. All right, let's just round that out a little bit more. If you haven't yet, hit that like button for me. Really helps to spread the video out. All right, I'm going to give that a little bit more of a lip. I actually don't mind that. I got a couple of grooves in there I got to get out real quick. Do. All right, cool. I'm gonna give this a light sand. And then we're gonna flip it over. Take our faceplate off. And then keep this going. 48, nice. If you could hit that like button for me on the video, that would be amazing. If you want to subscribe to the channel too, that would be awesome. Then you get notified of lives coming up. I'll have some other longer form videos coming as well. The shorts that come out. Love having all of you in here. Really, really appreciate it. So also, you go to the description, check out all kinds of sponsors. This wood here came from penblanks.ca, which is William Woodwright in Guelph, Ontario, but they do ship internationally, so that's good. Hard to find with for wood, to be honest with you. So that's actually pretty. Oh yeah, look at that. So it's beautiful. It does need to be sanded a bit more, so we're going to use this. Hopefully, it's not too loud. Almost. Let's see. Almost there. Beautiful. Love it. All right. So now we're going to take this off of here. And we're going to flip this around. And we're going to get our chuck put on for that side. Get this faceplate taken off. So just give me a second here. This only takes 10 seconds. All right. There we go. So now we're going to put a chuck on here. I just got this chuck about 3-4 weeks ago on Amazon. I think it's called a Nova G3. And man, what a difference it is to have a chuck that you can tighten with one hand. Like, it's just amazing. Now, I'm not going to reef on this either because I don't want to break it. And truthfully, when you're turning when you're tightening a chuck, you only need to tighten one of these, not both. Let's see. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Note to self, don't put hand here when it's spinning. Right now, that hurts. Brandon, how are you? Thanks for popping in. We are turning a wormy maple into a bowl. I would imagine you could tell, but just in case. Okay, so we are good. We are locked in. So I'm going to use the bowl gouge for most of this, and we should be good. Let me see if I'll move you guys here a little bit. That gives you a better view. Should. All right. Let's do it. Oh, my bad. All right, I think we will go right about there. Oh, Mike, welcome back. Hey, Mike, appreciate that, man. No, eat your dinner, dude. You know, I will say, sometimes there's a drawback to being left-handed. Because it sometimes feels like the tools are being used almost in the wrong direction. Now, the one thing I do have to watch here is the bowl's only 2-inch deep, so I don't have a lot of space. Do 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 do. $78, nice. So if you're in here, if you can double tap that screen, that would be amazing. To share this with everyone. It just makes the YouTube algorithm kind of push it out more. So if you could hit that like button or double tap that screen, that would be amazing. God, laping this bowl gouge backwards. Hey, Ronnie, how are you? From Georgia. Thanks for popping in. I appreciate it. Amazing. I'm going to crank this speed up a bit. We're getting there. Like, it digs it out pretty quick. We're just gonna recheck, and we're good. Beautiful. So we can go about another 1/4 inch, maybe in depth. Not much more than that, though. I don't want to get too greedy with this bowl in terms of trying to take material off, so whew, she's bogging down. You're all good for a bit, man? Sweet. Appreciate it. It's almost anyways, and I got a feeling that this one's going to look pretty sweet when it's done. Especially when it gets some of the bumble shoots finish on it. Definitely dulled up the tool a little bit, though. All right. Okay, so we cannot go deeper. So I'm just going to smooth it out. Okay. So this is where reverse will be really handy. And that will happen eventually. All right, let's see how this looks. Not bad. So we got a ridge there to fix, which that should be fine. A little bit in the middle. Cool. We just got to clean it up a bit. I'm actually on the tool rest. I'm below center, believe it or not. So maybe it's the angle. So I'm just using a scraper here, kind of flatten this out a little bit. This is where I'm really gonna, so I'm actually gonna use the carbide just for a minute here. This is where the negative rake's gonna come in really handy. That's one of the tools that I do not have. Yeah, I've mentioned bubble shoots a couple of times. Not exactly how you wrote it, Mike, but I definitely mentioned it. And I am absolutely using it on this because from what I remember, because I've used this wormy maple before. I know it's wormy maple. I think I've referred to it as ambrosia. In any case, I've used it before, and the finish has been really nice. You know what? Little bit in the middle. Yeah, Mike totally pulled the website description. Oh, that's funny. Okay, back to the scraper guy a little bit. That's actually not bad on the bottom. Elbows, Wilson. Mike, yeah, go in the description, buddy, and there is a link in there for bumble shoots. Sorry, I got to clean up one of my scrapers a little bit. There is a link in there for bumble shoots, so check that out. And I do believe that you get 10% off with the code that I've got in there. So definitely check them out. Their finishes are amazing. Okay, where'd you go? There you are. Almost there. Like it's almost there. Oh, no worries, Mike. Anytime, buddy. You won't regret it. So if you're gonna go there to get some of their stuff, definitely look out for this. This is way too close. This is the Benuba wax, and I use the shop wax as well. I have not used the oil that they sent me yet because I want to use up the Benuba first because I love it. But then I'm going to be using the oil next. I'm sure it's amazing. Ryan 77 Rockets has already used it. He said it's really good. All right, I think that's pretty good. So now we're gonna break out the sander. Spirit Wind, how are you? Oh, where ring but when turning, I'm not worried about that. As an FYI, so I'm not getting my hand anywhere near it. There's nothing in here that can catch my ring, and I also work full time as a safety person. So trust me, I know what I'm doing. It's all good. Okay, we're gonna sand this now. Yeah, so I run the exact same problem. I can't get my ring off over my fat finger. So unfortunately, it's one of those is what it is things. It's a little awkward. There we go. I just want to get some of that that rough grain in the lines. Don't worry, I've got my air cleaner running too. We are almost there. Woo! Do. All right, I'm gonna switch this up a little bit. A little bit of extra dust coming off here, so respirator is going on. Deirdre, how are you? Thanks for popping in. Thanks, Mike. Hey man, if you ordered that stuff, you will love it. Oh no, the color's coming off. We don't want that. Yep. Nope. That one's gone. Not doing it. Shit, so it actually, I may have stained it a bit. Damn it. That's all right. Better. Oh. Don't let it go. I mean, I would normally use a drill with that anyway. I mean, that's better. Okay, just got to do the final sand. Nearly had to get it cut off. Oh my God. That's horrible, Mike. Let's not go down that road. So this is like, I think a 400 grit in and around there. Don't actually need something this fine, but man, it does a good job. So all I'm trying to do is smooth it out and get some of the turn lines out. It's not bad, but it's right there. Then these ones. All right, back to the drill a little bit. That's better. Okay. All right. I think we're pretty much there. And pretty much ready to start putting our finish on. We're just going to blow this off a little bit after I just get the back sanded. Notice my ring is away. My ring is not on that hint. And then we're going to take some of our stringy bits. I'm just going to do this. Kind of seal some of the grain. Let's see. Oh, yeah. And so the cool part with this, let me show you. Oh, hang on. Okay. So the cool part, what I wanted to do is I wanted this kept. I mean, that could be really dangerous on a lathe anyways, right? But it'll push right past it, which is fine, right? But I wanted that part there kept just for the character. Because me personally, I don't know about all of you, but I love wood with character. I think most people that like any wood stuff like it with character. So you guys let me know what you think. But that's my opinion. So I'm going to get some of this dust off myself. And then we're going to put our finish on. Just wait until you see this stuff. Sorry, I got to blow all this off here because I don't want any dust getting on it. Okay. So we're just going to break out our paper towel. And we are going to use this. The Bee Nuba by Bumbleshoots. It's a Bee Nuba wax. So it's like a beeswax, and I believe got some sort of hardener as well. But so wait until you see it shine. So you're going to notice it when I start to put it on here, which I'm going to do without turning this on. And then we're gonna buff it out. Well, I have it right, and you will see. But look at that, like, woo! Look at that, Bumbleshoots. Look at that to that. It's amazing. So this Bumbleshoots, the only thing with it is wood loves to absorb it. At least for me, anyway. So you go through a good amount, but you can buy larger quantities of this stuff too. We are almost there with this. What I'll do is I'll take it off the chuck after, and then I'll treat the backside of it too. Ooh, Nuba. Love this stuff. Although be careful if you put excess on here and then you turn on the lathe, it is going to get everywhere. So if you like what you're seeing so far, if you can double tap that screen, hit that like button, that really, really helps. Right? We got 59 people in here and only 28 likes. And all you got to do is double tap screen. Doesn't cost you anything. All you got to do is double tap. That's it. All right. I think we're coated pretty good. So we're going to give that a minute. I'm going to, oh, actually, I got some excess. So we're going to put it back on here. Going to need it afterwards anyways. We're going to give that a minute to sit. So I always give this stuff just a minute to sit with it on there because it needs a little bit of time to soak into the wood prior to kind of taking it off, right? Look at that shine, though. Like, such an amazing shine. Love it. This is probably one of my favorite finishes. I think it's one of my favorites. Guys, let me know what you think. But I love this stuff. Between this and the paste wax, and the paste wax works really well. You want to talk about any of you who use tools. If you're ever looking for that Johnston paste wax, because you can't buy it anymore, they don't make it. I would call this a comparable. Plus, it smells like lemon. Amazing. So yes, I'm putting the cloth up against the chuck. It is not getting caught, but if it does, I simply let go. No big deal. All right. Let's turn this up to mock Jesus. Give it a polish. So here, I'll move you guys over so you can see the inside too. There you go. Look at that shine. Now, this won't dry in here right away, right? It'll take some time. And then what I have found with the Be Nubis, sometimes you want to put another coat on it or you put a paste wax over top. It definitely provides a good coat, but the wood loves to absorb it. Look at that. Look at that shine. Like, and that's buffed. Buffed. That is gorgeous. And up here, so I was kind of able to save that portion because it's got a lot of character to it, right? So, man, it finishes really, really well. All right, I'm gonna bring you guys back up here, and get this off. And I'm just going to get the bottom all touched up.
Oh, wow.
And then we are pretty much good.
That's a nice bowl.
Right?
Sorry.
But
This is about my birthday party. Well, it's not really a party, it's more of a gathering, but
yeah.
just so you know, my friend will be coming at
Tomorrow?
Yeah.
Sweet. Bye-bye. Love my son. He's awesome. All right. So, there we have it. This is the wormy maple bowl, 6 inch by about 2 inch deep, from penblanks.ca, William Woodwright. If you need wood, check them out. Their prices are also really good. They're pen blanks. Some of them are like half the price of other places, which is amazing. So they're actually in Guelph, Ontario. So if you're in and around Ontario, Canada, definitely go check them out. My next trip, I'm going down there too. So, but that is, it's just beautiful. So originally, I was going to aim to do this with a lid, with a walnut lid. Now, I don't think the walnut would look the best with this. So I decided to leave it this way. Also because I've been recovering and getting better for the last couple of days. So I wanted to make sure to come on here and turn a couple of things, but then rest up and finish getting better. So kind of give you an overview of what we did today. I know it's about a bit of a quicker live, but this is the Coca-Cola pen, which is like just absolutely beautiful as far as the grain, right? So you can see that, and with the gold hardware, worked really well. And then, of course, the wormy maple bowl, right? All finished with bumble shoots, which is great. So make sure to check them out. Bumble shoots, code in the description, you get 10% off. So check that one out for sure. This is beautiful. Penblanks.ca, William Woodwright. Absolutely amazing materials. So check them out. BM Wood Turning. Quite a few other sponsors in the description as well. Find by Tools, they're another one. Got some blade tools coming, which are going to be amazing. So definitely make sure to check them out. And then, yeah, outside of that, make sure to check out some of the other channels that some of them kind of popped in and out of here, which is amazing. There's been Board Handcrafted Woodwork, that is formerly known as Michael Wilson. Absolutely amazing with the stuff that he turns. So check him out. Whacking Shack, 77 Rockets. Mike is making stuff. All kinds of others. Like it's an amazing community. So make sure to go check out those other channels too. So show them some love, and if you haven't yet, I'd love if you subscribe to the channel. Typically do wood turn at least once a week. It's probably going to be more because I got a show coming up, but at least once a week typically. But I'm going to have long form videos coming out as well. They just take a little bit longer to make, but they're coming, right? So, we're going to have some fun, and yeah. So I'm gonna go eat Indian. You just heading off? Yes, Mike, I'm just heading off, man. Absolutely. Go eat your Indian food, everybody. Thank you so much for being in here. It's been absolutely amazing. Fun projects, Mike. If you didn't see it, that is the wormy maple bowl, all finished up, right, with the bumble shoots, and then of course the pen that you, I believe you saw. Thanks, buddy. Until next time, likely another live next Friday, so keep an eye out for that. I'll have it scheduled, pushed out soon. Until then, talk to you later.